So now you're here. You're watching another YouTube video. You want to learn more. You want to get, you're looking for the final piece that's kind of missing for you to get you started, to get you ahead, to finally make that switch and actually start doing something. Look, when you want to start a business, or when you want to grow a business, or entrepreneurship as a thing, you can compare that to a manual labor job, right? Entrepreneurship is not a mental job. Yes, there's a lot of mental parts to it. There's a lot of mindset. There's a lot of thinking to it. But all of that doesn't matter if you don't start. And the mindset is important. You need to have that. But let's compare that to a physical labor business, okay? So when I was in Germany, I'm a carpenter, right? So I build furniture, something I physically do with my hand. What do you think? Do you think I learned that craft of putting pieces of wood together and drawing and sewing in a straight line? How did I develop that craft? Did I either do that by repetitively doing things and failing at it, and not being able to do it in a straight line, or have I been able to do that by reading it in a book or watching videos about it, and what's the right technique and what's the right way to do it? Yes, it's important that you hold the saw in the right place, right? That you physically do the right thing. You need to have the knowledge to do that. That is true. But eventually, to learn the craft, you actually need to do something. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be great. But it doesn't matter. But eventually, you got to get out of yourself and actually start doing it. You eventually have to stop perfecting it. Eventually you have to stop looking at every little thing like, oh, but I still don't know this little piece, or I need to learn more about this part, or I need to learn how to be more efficient and how to be more effective and how to get my mindset right and da-da-da. Like, yes, it's all important. It's part of it. But what really matters when you want to get started, what really matters is to get started, is to do something, right? I'm not sure. Maybe you saw the video. You've seen the video here on the channel where I was doing a coaching session. So I was doing a coaching session with a guy called Gordon, and he was sitting here in this chair. We were chatting. Right, I was coaching him in how he can get started and what he needs to do. And we worked out the steps, right? So we worked out the theory. We worked out the exact steps he needs to take. We worked out the exact actions he needs to take. We worked out very simple steps for him to get started. He had all the knowledge that he needs, yet he hasn't started. I've been following up with him a couple of times. One of the tasks he had was write your goals down every day. Very simple task. Takes you 10 minutes, right? But so I messaged him, I was like, hey, did you write your goals today? He's like, no, I still need to figure out my goals before I write them down. You see, that's the theory. Oh no, I need to think about it, how to do it. I need to learn more about it. I need to learn more about myself. I need to increase my knowledge. Well, you're figuring out your goals by writing them down. You're not figuring out your goals by thinking about it. The act of doing it is helping you to figure that out. Would you agree to that? The act of doing that is helping you to figure out what you want to do. Okay, let me say that one more time. The act of doing it is helping you figuring out what to do. So if you're not sure what business to start, if you're not sure what's the right model for you, if you're not sure what's the right product, what's the right service, what's the right course to take, it doesn't matter, just start. Like, eventually you need to start. And like I say, it's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be great, and it's not going to be perfect, but it doesn't matter, because you're never going to get to pretty and perfect, and you're never going to get there unless you start, and unless you started in a messy way. If you are the person that's been putting off getting started, that's been putting off going to the next step, or that's been putting that off because you need to know more, because you need to learn more, because knowledge is power, and the more that you can learn, the more you can earn. Well, only if you put things into practice. Yes, education is important. Yes, you need to know the right ways. Yes, you need the right mentor. Yes, you need the right mindset. But all of that comes by actually doing it. By not just saying you want to do it. A lot of people want the success, A lot of people want the results. A lot of people want to be great. A lot of people want to have freedom. A lot of people want to not work. A lot of people want to travel the world. A lot of people, you have these goals, right? And it's great that you want that. But if you really want to achieve it, if you want to make it happen, then you need to act. You need to start taking actions. And this is my very simple, quick message for you today. You need to start taking action. actions. And if you need guidance through that, and if you need someone to push you, there's a call you can book. Just book the e-commerce consultation, because we have a mentorship program where we can guide you through that, where we have 7-figure coaches that can help you on your journey. But all of that doesn't matter if you are not willing to take the action, if you're not willing to fail, if you're not willing to start something and might not succeed with that. Because that gives you the knowledge that you actually need to make it happen next time. You fail, oh, okay, now how do I get through this? You overcome the failure, you fail, you get out of it, you will never fail with that again, but now you know how to do it the right way because of practicing it. Right? The same way with sawing down a straight line. In the very beginning, it gets messy. It's not going to get straight. The saw is going to do whatever it wants until you learn how to control the saw, and until you learn how to control your body and how to perform the right actions towards your goal. But it's not going to happen if you read it in a book or if you're watching it in a video. The more, I appreciate that you watch this. I appreciate that you're here, and I appreciate that you want to go to the next level. That's great. But you need to actually do something about that, okay? So that's my very quick message here for you. I hope you like that. I hope you appreciate that. Because it were the actions that got me where I am now. It was not knowing what to do. I knew what to do long time ago. I read a lot of books. You know, I knew what to do, but it was not until taking actions, and then the knowledge that I learned wasn't actually, wasn't planning out. It wasn't paying out the way that I learned it, okay? And now we're here, now we have a big office, now we have a big team, now we have a big vision, a huge vision of what we're going to do, what we're going to achieve. We achieved some level of success, but if I want to get to the next level of success for me, I cannot just learn about that. I need to consistently, every day, put actions towards that. And the actions, it might not be easy, and it might not be nice, and you might fail on the way, but that's just the way it is. So don't worry about it. You have to start doing something. Even you do something and it's in hindsight, if you look back, it's like, oh, that was stupid. Why did I do it that way? But it doesn't matter, because you learn in the process, and that's all you need. If, however, you want to shortcut that, so if you're committed, and if you're committed to a level where you say, okay, no matter what, I'm going to do it, no matter what, as long as I have the right help and the right person to do it with me, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to stick to it. You don't just say that, but you're actually going to do it, and you're not afraid of failures, and you just need a little extra push. Like I say, book a call with us. We have that coaching program waiting for you. If you want to go down that route, that's fine. If you want to figure it out by yourself, that's fine too. Just do it, okay? Just take the action and just do it. I hope that was a little quick wake-up call. If you're still watching this, I appreciate you. Make sure that you subscribe and like this video so that word gets out. And we do a lot of videos on this channel, mainly about e-commerce. Whatever vehicle you choose, whether that's e-commerce or coaching, consulting, online marketing, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing is the right or wrong vehicle. If you don't take actions, none of them will work anyway. Does it make sense? Cool. I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers.